you can never, especially you can't come to Lagos and not have a good time,
Yeah.
right? Like Lagos is such like a pivotal, like I feel like it's like the first touch point for tourism. So it's like you enter Lagos, but what can you do from there? What else does Nigeria have to offer? And all the 36 states have their different things, and I think the more Nigerian tourism is spotlighted, you'll see more people going to Akwa Ibom, going to Enugu. You'll start seeing like just a more vibrancy because we have the waterfalls, we have these beautiful resorts. It's just how discoverability and like the ease of coming in and going to those places. And also demystifying Nigeria. Like I remember before I started coming back more, it's like people are telling you what Nigeria is like. No, you're gonna get this. This is gonna happen. Watch out for this. And then I'm walking in Nigeria, especially I'm walking in Lagos, and it's like I feel more safe in Lagos than I did when I lived in New York.
That's crazy. That's insane. That was insane. Hi guys, welcome back to 30 Plus. We're so excited, guys, for this one. As you can see, we're not two, but three. We have an amazing guest. She goes by the name of Chidinma, and she's a co-founder of Motherland Africa. This is it, guys. Go follow them out. So, guys, if you don't know what Motherland Africa is about, you're about to find out. They've actually been doing big waves all around, like I would say in diaspora and in Nigeria as well. But I think I'm talking too much, right? So,
yeah, let's give it.
Let's give it up to Chidinma, the co-founder of Motherland Africa. So Chidinma, first question for you, right? How would you? This is not even on my list of questions. It just comes to my head right now.
Okay.
Right. So how did you like? Were you born and raised in America?
I was born and raised in Boston.
Okay.
Yes.
So what made you like? Were you always going to Nigeria to visit, or like what inspired?
Everything. I would say that I've always loved coming home. So growing up, I would come maybe for summer. And then as I got older and I had my own money, I started, before it's like you would go to the village. But then when you got older, it's like now you can hang out with your friends, do your own thing. So I feel like, especially as the December popularity started happening, I just remember 2019, I just came and I was like, oh, I have to keep coming. Like I was just like, this is everything. So after COVID happened, I just started coming and they lifted restrictions. I started coming back more often, and it was good. The rest is history.
So when you said, oh, I have to start coming, what was it? Was it like the nightlife? Was it the men? Like, what made you say, oh, I have to start coming? Like,
It was the opportunities. I just felt like where Nigeria is like anything can happen. Like this, it's like you see this like massive tech boom, beauty boom, Nollywood boom, music boom. Every sector is booming. So I've always been of the mindset like, if I don't want other people to build Nigeria for me. I want to be part of the people that build, because it's like you'll have a lot of other nationalities, other people coming to dictate what's happening in your country. And I was like, I want to be a part of like the people who are like laying the ground for what is the future of Nigeria we want to see.
And I think if you've always been that kind of person, like you always like to be you always have been like part of the doors and not just the.
I've tried.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Not everybody can have that.
Yeah.
For you to actually like put that mindset and be like, okay, I want to do something.
Yeah, be intentional about it.
Yeah.
It's very rare, honestly, because everybody's just kind of like going there for like vibes and inshallah. And not really.
And I would say the vibes are there. Like, you can never, especially you can't come to Lagos and not have a good time, right? Like Lagos is such like a pivotal, like I feel like it's like the first touch point for tourism. So it's like you enter Lagos, but what can you do from there? What else does Nigeria have to offer? And, all the 36 states have their different things. And I think the more, Nigerian tourism is spotlighted, you'll see more people going to Akwa Ibom, going to Enugu. You'll start seeing like just a more vibrancy because we have the waterfalls, we have these beautiful resorts. It's just how, discoverability and like the ease of coming in and going to those places. And also demystifying Nigeria. Like I remember before I started coming back more, it's like people are telling you what Nigeria is like. No, you're going to get this. This is going to happen. Watch out for this. And then I'm walking in Nigeria, especially I'm walking in Lagos, and it's like I feel more safe in Lagos than I did when I lived in New York.
That's crazy. That's
So,
insane.
that was like
insane.
that was like such a big difference. So I was like, the Nigeria that people are so scared of,
what they portray on the
what
media.
they portray on the media, and I'm like, this is actually like I feel at peace. Like I don't feel like my fellow. I mean, Nigerians, you know, we have our things are always happening, but in terms of like safety,
you feel
and
like you're with your brothers.
Yeah, I'm with my brothers and sisters. Like I'm good where I am, no matter the. Of course, I'm not saying go and walk Third Mainland Bridge at 5 a.m. Use sense, but you know, Nigeria is definitely safe.
Amazing.
I do definitely agree with that. I feel like Nigeria is honestly where I feel the safest, the most, so I feel like myself the most.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's just like, these people get it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, yes, don't be walking around the streets at any time of the night
hours,
in any country.
In any country.
Yeah, in any country.
Yeah.
But you know, there's so many great things that come with being in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Because it's home.
Yeah, there's no place like home.
So this question, I know I've heard this many times, but I want to see like what your answer would be. But what would you say to someone who's nervous about traveling back because of, you know, what they're seeing online?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like do your research, right? And be prepared.
Yeah.
So when you're coming to Nigeria, there are things that you need that make for a better soft landing, right? I think it's all about soft landing because no matter where you're going to travel, I wouldn't go to Dominican Republic and not do my research on what is the money, how do they move money, how do they do communication, do I need a SIM card, all those things. So I feel like Nigeria is the same way. I think critical things is about money, right? So how can you access money, move money? So it's like I always tell people, if you can get a bank account, that's going to be the first way. That way you can have autonomy over, you know, how you're spending and doing things. Because especially our currency, it's not like in America you can have $100 bill and like that can like go far. But think about how much naira that is to carry that around. You'll just carry like a backpack everywhere. So like you know, get that ease of moving, getting money, get a SIM card, right? That way you don't have to run up your foreign line, you know, doing travel, especially these travel passes. So those type of things just make for easier communication. And then also just know where you're staying and know what you want to do, your itinerary. If you're interested in coming to Nigeria to chop life and do certain activities, stay in that local area. Don't go and stay far, and you have to be
but cannot find you.
Yeah, you have to take Uber for an hour plus every day. So it's like, you know, just be informed, have your itinerary, and just like plan in advance. And I think if you have those type of things in order, and once you have those key things, your phone, your SIM card, your money, you'll just feel more empowered to keep coming. Truly,
I definitely do have to agree with that one, especially like the SIM card and you, like you said, bank account, because then you have autonomy with your own money and whatnot. Because as somebody who is part of the diaspora and go back home quite often, the first couple of times it was like I have to transfer money for this to be paid and whatnot. You know what I mean? But now that I have my own account, I can just be like, pay for this or transfer through my own account. So that's quite important.
And I always use my first bank account. So so that has always been my preferred way.
Oh, nice.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it. So for someone hearing about Motherland Africa for the first time, what is it?
So Motherland is all about diaspora reconnection. No matter where you find yourself in the world, how can you get connected to home? Right? And we're trying to build different pathways in order to make that more seamless. So we have our festival that we do every December. So that's like been like such a great homecoming experience. And last year was like our inaugural year, and we had like 8,000 people, and it was amazing. Yeah, it was
8,000
people, and it was a complete shutdown. It was crazy, and you know, we're now just.
Sorry to cut you short. This is a video here.
So yeah, we had the festival. It was great, and it was like, again, that reunion. What happens when you bring people together for like a family reunion? That was kind of
that's how you felt like.
Yeah, that's how it felt, because it's like you're seeing people you knew, or I saw someone I knew from college, and I'm like, I didn't even know you were in Lagos.
Oh wow!
So it's like you're getting these really great opportunities, and it's like to connect, and it's like you can meet someone from the UK, you can meet someone from Canada. All these kind of people coexist and come to motherland activations and stuff we do throughout the year. Is like we go. It's not just about coming home, right? It's like, how can we meet you in the cities that you live in, right? So, for instance, right now we're in Canada. So, what do the people of Canada, what are they looking for? What do they need? Critical things we're always talking about is like NIN, BVN, bank accounts, access to that money mobility that I mentioned. So we always like to go to diaspora markets and help our community throughout the year. So that way, when you are ready to come back in December, you already have these critical things that are going to be essential.
Yeah, like almost like you almost like get us set up.
Exactly, get you set up before you land. That way, you don't have to get your NIN while you land, or your BVN, your bank account. You already have it. So yeah, we've gone to the UK. We're in Canada. We're going to the US. So we're always.
And I heard getting your NIN in Nigeria, it's a hustle. So you guys try to make it like seamless.
We're trying to make it as seamless as possible. Nice. Yeah, because everything again is about information. So you'll be hearing your aunties telling you one thing, your friend is telling you another thing. So how can you just get everything done in one space? It's been really critical. And then we're always just again building on everything is community for our community. Everything we do is for community. So we have like a Motherland University program that we launched. So it's like, how can we help support students in the diaspora, right? If you have books, you need to pay rent, you need, you're just having like, every time, I just remember being a college student, there's always a time you need some support.
Oh, yes.
So we want to help.
We're broke in school.
Needing something small, even if it's $100, $300. So we try and like just do different programs that, just let people know, even if you find yourself away from home, you're still, somebody is looking out for you. So
that's nice.
Those are just some of the things that we do, but we're always building and trying community.
Amazing. That's amazing.
I love that. And we were talking about community in the last one. So we are
on track.
We're on track with this whole community situation.
When was like the specific time that you feel like, Modern Africa needs to actually exist? There needs to be something like this. Like, this is what people are lacking.
What was the
like, I've seen the gap and I want to fill that gap.
I think it started for me that like 2019 December, was like the first drop where I was just like, Nigeria, there's something special happening here. Right. And I was just like, because before all this stuff, I went to Howard University. So all of my friends are like, whether they're from the diaspora, they're Black American, like they wanted to come.
So your friends are Black?
Yeah, all my friends are Black. So, no, let's not say that. My friends that are Caribbean. So my friends come from a lot of different backgrounds, and all the time it's with like, I need to get to the motherland. I need to get to the motherland. And I was just like, everybody I know calls Nigeria the motherland. I've always just been like, this is where I'm from. But I was just like, that term motherland was really coined during my time at Howard. So 2019, I remember I brought a group of friends back. To Nigeria with me. And they had the time of their life.
Oh, sweet.
And we went to Lagos, we went to Accra, and I was just like, okay, like, people want to come home, but like, again, how do you kind of make it easier? And then after COVID, again, seeing what Ghana was able to do and how they turned their Debt to December into this like, I remember like 2020, 2021, Ghana was like at especially like publications like Condé Nast, Vogue, Ghana was like at the top list of places to go. And I'm like, Ghana, that's our next door neighbor.
Right.
I said, if Ghanaians can do it, I'm like, and I love my Ghanaian brothers and sisters. But I'm like, if Ghana is doing this and packaging, then what are we doing in our own country? So those are just some instances where I was like, there's definitely like a need for motherland. There's a need to allow people from the diaspora to come home in an easy way and just, again, create this space.
Amazing. And now look at what it is. Like, you're holding a whole show of 8,000 people. Is amazing.
That's amazing. That's great work.
So I would say, I think you probably answered part of this question, where it's like, who is Motherland really for? Is it only for people born in Africa, or also for those born abroad who want to like reconnect to their home?
It's for everybody. I think it's because everyone, you meet people at different touch points. I was born in America, right? And I came home.
Yeah.
Right. You were born in Nigeria.
Yeah.
You left home.
Yeah.
Right. So motherland has a space for all of us. Because it's like, I may be coming back and forth, but you are in Canada, and it's like, you're looking for community.
Yeah.
You're looking to, know what's happening in Nigeria. You're, wanting to be a part of that home experience. So it's like, it's for all of us. And then you also have like another set of people who are just interested in love African culture. They love Nigerian culture. They love the music, the food. So it's for them as well. So I feel like I always say like it's the diaspora and friends of Africa. Like,
that's a good way to say it.
So
and
it's like
friends of Africa.
Exactly, friends of Africa, because you could be from any racial background and still have love and affinity for African culture.
I like that.
So,
I really like that one.
So what would you say is stopping a lot of people from making the first step back?
Good question.
First trip back.
Good question.
The first trip back, I think the ticket. The flight can sometimes.
I
think it's a flight.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
She said the ticket.
That's cheap. That's
because you have to be going to Nigeria or even just traveling in Africa requires intentionality. And that goes not just for a place, like even Asia. Like I cannot just wake up and say I'm going to Japan. Right. I need to have my money saved. I need to have things in order.
Do your research. Like
you have to do your research. So Nigeria is the same place. You cannot just wake up. Nigeria is not Miami, right? You have to plan in advance. You have to have your funds ready to go. And again, the ticket. I think once people get their ticket, especially, I think, again, people just love coming to Nigeria in December. I love Nigeria in December. I also tell people, Nigeria, there's something happening in Lagos all year round.
It's not just December.
It's not just December. December, of course, has a soft spot for me, but it's like, come in October, come in April, come in March. There's something always happening. So you do, especially in December, see those ticket prices. And I always laugh on social media. You'll see people talking about they need to take a canoe from London to Lagos because of flights. Because they waited, because FOMO is now getting you. It's the week of December. And you're now seeing the tickets at £5,000. So you now are looking at canoe routes. So the ticket definitely is the first step, for sure.
I definitely have to agree with that, because I feel like I used to love going to Lagos during December. But then I feel like I've done so many of those that I was just like, I'm over it. When I go to Nigeria before Ramadan or after Ramadan. So it's like the least amount of like noise from everywhere else, and I'm getting the people.
For sure.
So it's just like, it's different from people. It depends if you're an extrovert or an introvert.
For sure.
What time of the year, if it's too hot or too cold. But do your research, like she said, to know exactly when is the best time for you to go. But obviously, get your money up.
Make sure you
have your plan.
Have your plans. Have your visa, your passport.
Your passport.
Those are all critical.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that actually, let me ask that. So, like, someone that's in Nigeria or Ghana and they want to go to, someone that's from Nigeria or Ghana, like in the diaspora, and they want to try to go back home, right? To visit. Where should they start from?
Good question.
Like they've never visited before. If you've never visited before, then it's, again, where do you want to go, right? In Nigeria. Because Nigeria is a massive place, but I think anytime people talk about tourism in Nigeria, they just think about Lagos. So it's just Lagos. So it's like, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to Lagos? Do you want to go to Abuja? Do you want to go to Akwa Ibom? But most people, again, will land in Lagos first. So you're landing in Lagos first. Where do you want to stay? Right? Do you want to stay on the island? Do you want to stay on the mainland? Do you want to go further out? Do you want to go to Ibadan? Like there's, again, so many resorts that are opening. So knowing your route is going to be the first step. And then if you've never come to Nigeria before and you're Nigerian, getting that passport is going to be like super critical. Super critical. And again, you'll need to know, like, that's where your family connections or your family information will come into handy, right? Like what village is your parents from? Your birth certificate. Like there's a little bit more of a process, but there's embassies, consulates around and key diaspora markets that can help with that.
Nice. So you guys are right now collaborating with First Bank, right? Okay. Yes. So what exactly are you guys doing right now in terms of like the NN? Like, I see some buzzes, but like, can you elaborate on?
For sure. So We do our road shows throughout the year, and it's all around meeting the diaspora where they are. Okay. So right now we're in Canada. We did Toronto last week, and now we're in Calgary. And again, these critical things, you need an NIN, right? In order to even do this passport we're talking about, you need to have a valid NIN. You want to open a bank account, you need an NIN. You want to get a SIM card, you need an NIN.
Oh wow! Now,
so you
things have changed.
Things have definitely changed.
That's good.
So your NIN is, think of it as like your social security number. Everything you do is connected to that. So these are the progress you're seeing in Nigeria, where they're trying to make like real effort to have like people's identity be aligned. That way somebody cannot just say I'm Abiola. It's like, no, I'm Abiola because it's my NIN number. Everything I've done in Nigeria or around the world is tracked to this specific thing. So doing NIN registration is like super important. BVN, which is your bank verification number. Again, every account that you own is under this. So therefore, so you're tracking your expenses.
It's like a social insurance number.
Exactly. So it's like for banking especially. So First Bank is doing their BVN. With First Bank as well, you have a lot of people. First Bank is like the first bank of Nigeria. So you have people who've left the diaspora and who they have accounts 10 years ago. You're able to come, reactivate your account, open a new account, get your ATMs, do different things. So that partnership has really just, really pushing the fact that the diaspora, is part of home and how can we help them get home or even connect home, right? There's people, maybe they haven't come home in 10 years, but they're still sending money to their family in Nigeria. So these are ways you're able to just do that and have it more seamless.
Oh, nice. That's actually beautiful. So we can get that here without even going to Nigeria.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, and we run every day, like Thursday to Sunday from 12 to 8 p.m. So you go online at motherland.africa and you book an appointment. And during that appointment, like I said, you could do your NIN, do your BVN, open an account, all the things that would have taken you maybe 2 weeks to do while you're on a Lagos visit. You can do all in one day.
And it's going to be orderly because you're not in...
Yes, we like to have order and process in place.
Amazing.
I do have like an offline, off question, but if somebody in like me now, I have a GTB account, right? And I don't really have access to it because I haven't been in Nigeria for 3 years. Am I able to set up with you guys and just move my funds over?
Yeah. You're able to now open a First Bank account. Yeah. So you can transfer your funds from a previous account to a new bank account.
Okay. So I'm definitely going to do that.
Yes, please. And I think there's also this notion, people like, I have another bank. I don't need another bank account. I'm like, do you just keep your money in one place? It's okay to have another bank account. Yeah,
it's like they say, don't put your eggs in one basket. Yeah, like, you know what I mean. So that makes sense. Then,
especially the diaspora banking, it's really critical to that. People have like their accounts in Nigeria. You'll have a Nigerian account manager, but if you open a First Bank diaspora account, it's like they know you're based in Canada. Their team is like answering questions that pertain to that. So it's like more tailored to your experience.
Okay. So, well, thank you for letting me know that because I know where I'm moving my money to. Hey.
So she's gonna be in Northeast.
Yes.
Right now she's
at the Sheraton Cavalier in Calgary.
Nice.
And you said 12 to 8, right?
Yeah, 12 to 8 p.m.
What date exactly?
July 16th to the 19th.
July 16th to 19th. Okay.
12 to 8 p.m. at the Sheraton Cavalier Northeast.
Okay. Amazing.
So if you guys are about it. You've heard
you should be about it.
You should be about it. So get on your asses and go do something about it. Okay, so I have very cute little finish the sentence things. Okay. Right? So the diaspora needs to
come home.
That was quick.
She doesn't know the questions, guys. Okay.
Come home.
Africa isn't.
Africa isn't a dumping ground. Yeah.
Did you guys hear that? Ooh. That was a good one. People would visit Africa more if
they knew they wouldn't go home. Like I feel like once you come, you'll be like, I'm never leaving.
Oh wow, yeah.
So it's one of those places.
Yeah, I definitely believe that. Every time I brought any friend to Africa, to Nigeria, they're like, what am I doing in Canada?
I'm coming back.
I'm coming back, or like, do we have to extend their trip another week or something like that? So that's amazing. If someone watching this wants to get involved, travel, attend an event, where should they start?
I would start. We're like very big on digital, right? Because I think online is like a great way that you can connect people from all around the world. So I would say go to our website, motherland.africa. You're able to like join. You're able to like, whether it's like you're interested in the festival, you can like register, join the wait list for that. If you want to partner with us, we have those kind of forums. You want to just know what we're talking about, you can ask questions. My team is like super active. And then like also we're always sharing really great information on Instagram. We're sharing great information everywhere. So not just our Instagram, but I love our Instagram. It's motherland.ng, and it's like we're just showcasing like all of the Nigerian excellence. So like Nigerian, like we've done posts like, all the Nigerians that broke Guinness World Record. It's all the Nigerians that are doing beauty brands, like all the Nigerian soccer players that played in FIFA, like those type of things that you may not know, but like are really interesting. So we're always sharing cultural things and just again ways to connect. All of our events are always on our Instagram and things like that. Yeah, and we host webinars. We have a really great webinar coming up with the global partnership director at TikTok. So like we're always kind of like, again, having information for people no matter what they're into.
Amazing. That was awesome.
Guys, we're rounding out. So this is the last question for Chidinma. So 5 years from now, what do you hope that people will say when it comes to Motherland Africa?
Nice.
I hope people would say that Motherland like changed their life, right? Like Motherland was like the start of their journey. So whether that was like their first time coming to Nigeria in a long time, their first time, getting a bank account, moving money, and that led to them investing in stocks or investing in a business, a small business. Like I hope that Motherland was part of like somebody's like impact journey and made them want to keep coming back.
Amazing.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I love this.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode. We really appreciate you sharing all that information.
Thank you. I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Right. So for you all living in the diaspora, how do you stay connected to being home?
Instagram.
Okay.
I would say for me, Instagram, but I would like you said, ticket, pricey, but like also that's how I stay connected, just like what's trending.
Yeah, for sure.
But is it like the best? No, but yeah. But knowing that Motherland like actually exists, I think is something that I can actually try to get into. Trying to like talking about the BVN and the name. When I was in Nigeria, there was nothing like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So now when I go to Nigeria now, which I'm planning, it's gonna be like
you need all these things.
Yeah, I need all of these things.
I think for me, I stay connected based on obviously the connection that I have, thankfully, with the music industry. I stay connected with like the artists and whatnot. And I've been to Nigeria at least, I don't remember how many times, but before COVID, a couple of times. But I stay connected based on my parents.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess. I went there with them for the first time, and then after that, I've been there by myself ever since.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So now it's just like I have my own bank account. I have like all these things I don't really have to like deal with.
On them,
yeah, so much, but easier said than done.
Yeah.
I think it's easier with them because they understand the hustle and the bustle of Nigeria versus me, who I've been raised over here. But that's probably the connection is music for me. So
absolutely. Nigerian culture is everywhere.
Yes, it is. Nigeria for the world.
Yes, it's Nigeria to the world.
Yeah.
So guys, this is Chidinma, co-founder of Motherland Africa. As you guys have watched and heard and learned, hopefully it's a lot, right? Motherland Africa is pretty much trying to change our ideas, what the concept we have of going back home, they're trying to they're making it easier for us going back home, also feel safer to know that there are actually things happening in Nigeria. And we shouldn't be scared to go back, follow them, look at their page, reach out to them, send a DM, and they're more than happy to help, more than happy to assist. If you're in America, you're in Canada, you're in Brazil, you're in Dubai, wherever you are outside of Nigeria, like connects, right? You said something earlier. You said homeland is there's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
You know, there's no place like home. Like you are here, but we all know that home is
always calling.
Yeah.
It's always calling. Yeah. Pick up the phone. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone. Mom's calling. Pick up the phone. Yeah. And they'll be able to, you know, help you navigate whatever it is that you need when it comes to like First Bank and, you know, trying to get your account going.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Guys, thanks guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
I'm about to grab your cup.